Hello everybody and welcome to this week's edition of Fashion Friday. For those of you just joining us live for the first time, welcome. My name is Kim. You're joining Johnson's in Gimli, Manitoba for our weekly Fashion Friday feature. And this week we are featuring one of our favorite footwear brands, which is Olukai. With it being such a beautiful day here today, I know I slipped my Olokais on when I was running out to water my flowers at lunch, and I thought, oh, you know what, kind of a perfect thing to feature today would be Olokai, because I think finally we're going to be able to get to the beach. So welcome everyone who's joining live, and we as always we do have some prizes to give away. So before we get into our Olokai highlight, I'm just going to have a quick housekeeping note and let everybody know who this week's winner from Tribal Tuesday was. So congratulations to Janet Danish from Fisher Branch, and she was watching the Tribal Tuesday on the replay. She has won a $75 gift certificate to spend on anything that she would like Tribal in the store. So congratulations, Janet. I'd messaged her earlier, and she said she'll be in soon to pick her prize. So yeah, so that's excellent. As you may recall, last Friday we had a bit of a technical difficulty with our video, so I wasn't able to do the draws. So we're going to do two draws today. We're actually going to do it a little bit differently today. We're going to do a men's and a women's. We don't usually focus too much on our men's footwear, but with Olokai we really kind of sell half men's and half women's. So I thought that might be a really nice opportunity to get the guys in on the draw. So Father's Day is coming up, so you might be able to get your Father's Day gift for free and taken care of with our weekly draw. So this week we do have we're going to do a draw for a free pair of the Ohana flip-flops, one ladies and one men's. And in addition, we also have a fun little baseball hat. So if you win one of the ladies or one of the men's, you can choose either one. So we have a little hat that's kind of a fitted, fun little hat to go with it. Or you can choose a t-shirt. We have, I think, small, medium, large in the t-shirt. And it just has like a little Olokai on the front. And then the saying on the back is everybody, no matter where they are, can live aloha. So love that. So yeah, it is kind of a bit of a more generous t-shirt. So it could be men's or women's. It's kind of a unisex style. So yeah, so with your free pair of sandals, if you're the winner, you can pick either the hat or the t-shirt. We have multiples of both. So if both people want the hat, that's totally fine. So yeah, so all you have to do to enter the draw is comment, "Hi, my name is," where you're watching from, and are you watching live or on the replay? And we will be doing one from the replay and one live, just because we're doing the two draws today. So yeah, so if you're watching, don't forget to comment so we can enter your name into the draw. And yeah, so it's been super fun doing all of our draws and stuff. Everyone's been really happy to win. So yeah, okay, so that's housekeeping out of the way. So let's launch right into it. Okay, so Olokai is a brand that is designed in Hawaii, and you'll see by the names of all of the shoes. So most of you know that most footwear has names. So it usually is women's names. So it could be like Kayla, Tracy, like all different kinds of names, right? So, but the Olokai have Hawaiian names. So I'm going to apologize in advance, because other than Ohana, which I know, I do tend to butcher them a little bit. So on the website, if you're noticing on the Olokai page, I do have the translation in the description. So if you're wondering how to actually pronounce it, you can go to the website and check them all out as well. So all of the ones that I'm speaking about today are posted online. So feel free to order online if you're not close to us, or if you are, come and have a peek by all means. But you will see some different kind of styles than you may be used to from Olokai. If you know and love Olokai, there is this leather one that I'm holding is actually the one I'm wearing today. So I'll have to stand back so you can see what it looks like. And we'll start kind of though from the beginning and what made Olokai famous. So about 12 years ago now, we were in Hawaii for a family wedding and came across this wonderful brand called Olokai. And we were like, oh my God, this is just so amazing. And all of the guys that we were with bought the surf shoes. So I'll go over that in a minute. And so basically it's like the back is intended to pack down, so you can put your feet in wet if you're a surfer, and it's kind of been one of their claim to fame. So I just realized I forgot to grab the women's one, so I'll go grab them. But yeah, so anyways, we had been exposed to the brand about 12 years ago, and then one of our regular sales representatives has started carrying it, so we were super excited about that. And then, as they say, the rest is history. So I'll tell you a little bit about the first ones. I'm getting rid of my favorite one here. Okay, so basic is the Ohana, and this is a waterproof thong. But the biggest difference between this one and a regular thong is, I should turn it this way so you can see, is the arch support. So you'll really see that they have an excellent arch in them. I have actually taken mine to Vegas, believe it or not as a pool shoe, but walking a lot longer than I intended to walk. I've worn mine to work all day. I can work a 10-hour day in these, no problem. They don't really look like they're very much more comfortable than any other flip-flop on the market, but people do swear by these, myself included. So I am an Olokai lover. I've got lots and lots of different pairs. I just got a white pair this year. I was actually gonna wear them today, and then I thought, oh, I'll wear my new tan one. So I actually got 2 pairs this year. So I know, spoiled people, right? Okay, so black Ohana is the one that we try to keep in stock all year. It's one that people do wear in the house as a slipper. I do have a pair in the house myself, and it is a kind of a neoprene footbed, and it is waterproof. So if you put your foot in it, it definitely, you know, being wet from the beach, no problem. You can hose it off. This is definitely the one I would start with if you don't have a pair. It comes in tons of colors, but this Ohana, men's and women's, is an excellent style. So this one is, so there's 79, that's kind of the starting point. So black being number 1. We have lots of colors, so I'm going to show you the colors, because once you have a black pair, you kind of don't need another one, but you might need a new color every year. So this was a fun one. This one is called Passion Flower. That's kind of a nice color. Perfect. Then we have this little one. This one is not listed on the website because I got this one because I couldn't get the black. It is same thing, just has a little bit of a white trim on it. Kind of nice. And what else? We only have 1 pair of these. I own this color as well. These are super pretty. We only have 1 pair left in a women's 10, and this one, I think it's called Bubbly. You got to buy a shoe if it's called Bubbly, right? Next is, this is one of the other new colors. This one is called Orchid Flower. That's a pretty one. A perennial favorite is Pewter. And this one we do try to carry every year, and we try to carry it through the year as well. It's just a little bit dressier looking. So this one kind of has a little bit more leather type of a feature, but you can still get it wet. And next is Hot Coral. That's kind of a fun one. Also pretty. Okay. And then, oh, this is the white one I bought this year. This one's called Hua. Super cute. Has a little pineapple design on it. Super cute. So, and these ones all come size 5 to size 11 in women's. And then we're going to move over to the men's for a little bit different. So I'm going to like literally take my tripod over there. So it might be a little bit of a mishmash between, but only will be for a few seconds. Yeah, so this one, they all come, like I say, 5 to 11 in women's, and then 8 to 13 in men's. So, okay, and the next color in this one, so these are also called, these are all Ohana, but just coming in the different colors. That's a really pretty one there. Super cute. Okay, and now that's it for the Ohana. It has a little bit wider strap. It fits a titch wider than the next one that we're going to talk about. So the next one, just grab my other ones here. The next one is sort of the little sister to Ohana, and this one is called Kulapakai. Not sure what that one means, but we can certainly look it up. And this one has the same bottom, so it kind of has the same neoprene bottom, except it has a little bit narrower strap, which causes it to fit a bit narrower. So this color is gorgeous. This color is called Petal Pink. It almost looks blushy, but it is kind of has a pink little pink cast to it, and a bit of shine. So it's got kind of a croc print with it. Super cute. And then of course black, and a little bit of shine to it. So for me, the Ohana is definitely my best seller for sure. We have it in 8 colors or something. I have this one in just the 2 colors, but it does fit those with narrow feet substantially better than the wider strap. So just an FYI. And then we're going to move into, like, there's lots of different ladies ones, but those are the 2 that I really feel strongly about. We're going to move into a leather sort of a combination. So this is the one that I was holding in my hand and that I'm wearing right now. These are not waterproof. So this is a full grain leather. So you cannot wear this in the water. I mean, you could get it a little wet with your foot, but certainly don't submerge it in water like the other ones you could. This is my personal favorite. I love that it looks kind of 60s-ish. It has a really neat sort of a cross trim on it. And look at that arch. Oh, so good. So I've been wearing these to work all day today, been giving her, and my feet are super perfect. Okay, so that's sort of the newest and greatest. There's also this one, which is called Olokai leather. And this one does fit similar to the Olokai in that it's a little bit narrower. And I just want to show you a little bit. This is kind of a hard one to see. So it's a leather footbed, and then it has a bit of a matte gold strap. But it definitely has that more brown connotation to it. So it does look a little bit dressier, even so than the black. The black looks a little bit more sporty. This one definitely has a little bit more dress connotation. If you're thinking about it to wear with, you know, like a nice sundress or something, it's definitely not as beachy looking. And those ones come full sizes only. And I think I only have 7, 8, 9 left. So it's been a really good seller. Okay, and then new this season, they've also done a couple of platforms which have been kind of fun. So these definitely could be a more dressy option as well. This to me looks a little bit more nautical. So it has a navy blue sole this time. And again, with that white sole. So lots of the European brands are still quite heavy into the white sole. I think it's kind of fun. It's great. It's very nautical looking. And it is kind of a creamy white. It's not sort of a glaring white. So I think it would be nice and serviceable too. These ones are called Nua Pio. Sorry, terrible Hawaiian accent. And again, just want to draw your attention to that sort of height of arch. Like really, really nice support. Coming in just the navy cream. It's actually called trench blue cream. And then on a little higher base this year, for the first time, they have a bit of a platform. So this has actually been quite good. Not really water resistant or anything either. So leather sole, just a nice, easy brown, neutral finish. Really nice. So coming in this color, and then also coming in a straight black. So the straight black, no brainer. There's no question about that. We've been selling them very, very well. It's for those girls who know and love Olokai and who maybe don't necessarily want a real beachy look. They want a little bit more upscale look. You maybe could wear it to a shower or a social, even a wedding if you were kind of going to a beachy wedding and you're wanting to look just a little bit more done than with your traditional ohanas. So okay, so that is it in a nutshell. It's a fairly tight release, but it definitely, like once you know it, you love it. Okay, so I'm going to, I didn't rethink this. I'm going to move us over, if we can all get over together. If we can all get over together to the shoes. Okay, bear with me. This is why you gotta love Facebook Live. Because when you forget something, there's no going back. Okay. Okay, minimal disruption. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to show you the sneakers, and then we're going to hop over to the men's department, guaranteed as well for a little bit of disruption. So this one is what I was speaking about earlier in regards to the sneakers. So this is a full sneaker, excellent arch support, but the back actually is intended to pack down. So when you're a surfer, you have wet feet, and you put your foot right in here when your feet are wet, and it doesn't break the back. You know how kids always walk on the back of the runners and it drives parents crazy? These are intended to do that. So you can wear them as a slip-on, and they've done a nice job finishing again that outside. It doesn't look like it's a slip-on, and then you can also wear it as a sneaker as well. So this is definitely our #1 color. We carry it all year, but new this year, they've also added the trench blue, which has been excellent. Very nice with jeans. And we have a couple of pairs left of the blush pink. Very, very cute. Yeah. Okay. So next, in the latest and greatest, is the slip-on. And this is kind of an espadrille type of a look. So you'll kind of see that it has just a little bit of that sort of jute braiding. And it really gives that connotation of an espadrille without that real clunkiness, and a really nice sort of a flax color. Also comes in black. So if you like the all-in-one sort of not competing coloration. Does make it look a bit dressier. This one definitely has a more casual connotation as well, but I like it. I actually think the contrast is nice, and I just want to pull one of the insoles out to show you like how actually great and fantastic they are. Even the insole is even fun, like I know. So just the little touches, right? So there's the angle of the arch. Really an excellent sneaker. So yeah, so those have been good. I was a little, we ordered these online because during COVID we weren't able to see everything in real, and I was a little hesitant about these, but when I got them and put them on my foot, I was like, oh, amazing. So yeah, these have been great. And then the last one in the women's section that I will highlight is the traditional slip-ons. This is the mesh upper. They've had this in the line for many years, but yet it's just one that keeps on going. So if you have the beige, you maybe want to pick up the pavement or different colors like that. So this one also flips down the back. So it pushes down this way, and then you can see that it really still holds your foot in nicely. Sometimes when you have another shoe that that you do push this back down, you don't have the ease of flexibility to keep your foot in, but this one you definitely do. So it comes in that color, and then these two colors as well. So that's the new color in the pavement, and then also in the dove gray. So yeah, so that's the ladies version. And I'm just gonna pick us up and go over to the men's. Let's see how nicely and gracefully we can do this without doing, oh, this is a good angle for me above. I for sure only have one chin this way. All right. Okay. Hopefully you're not going to lose me. Okay, perfect. Turn us around. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay. So really quickly, the men's basically is very similar to the women's in styling. I had to turn my air conditioning on, so I had to take this pile out. I guess I should have put that back before I did my video. There we go. Beauty of Facebook Live. Okay, so in the men's, the Ohana is again still the basic. So that one looks like this. Comes 8 to 13, and exactly the same features as the women's. Super high arch, waterproof, and these guys are 79, so same as the women's. Black being #1 color. We also carry them in the brown. So the brown is actually if you wear khakis a lot, the brown has been good for those guys. And the new color this year, similar to the other, is called Pacifica, and kind of like that cadet blue we saw in ladies. And this is a really nice option. So if you're thinking about your Father's Day gift, a new pair of flip-flops would be a great idea. Other flip-flop that's a little bit more fashion forward is in sort of that little bit extra light color. Same footbed, but just a little bit more upscale with that bit of perforation. Kind of a neat looking sandal. And, oh, and other new color in the Ohana I forgot is this guy. So same black, except just that little bit of a marigold yellow trim. So that's kind of a cute one. Lots and lots and lots and lots of guys don't like a flip-flop between their toe. So it's very, very common. We do carry a slide from Olokai as well. This is rivaling the plain black Ohana in sales. And this one is called the Nalu Slide, and it is adjustable. So if you're either really wide or really narrow, it also opens up super easily. This will fit up to a 40 foot guaranteed, and also down to a B foot because you can, really tighten it up nice. So sometimes lots of guys have shallow feet as well. So this one really tightens up nice. And we have this in a couple colors. So the black we always try to carry through the year. And the new color is this. So really a nice combination, just something a little bit different. Kind of that light sole, and then a bit of the rust and the gray. So that comes at 8 to 13 as well. And these guys are like 109, so they're a little bit more than the other, but definitely worth it if your guy doesn't like the flip-flops. Okay, and last but not least, a really quick highlight of the men's runners. And this one is the Nohia mesh, and it's also the surf shoe as well. It's a nice little mesh slip-on runner. Just that little bit of coloration and detail really add to it, and then they've done a nice job even with that little insole, right? So we usually carry this color in stock. And then the other one, last but certainly not least, We do have this one as well, and it does have the same type of backing. This one's called Nohia Moku, and it has that traditional sneaker styling and really just an elastic lace. So this is a really easy breezy lace. Yeah, so super, super cute. So for those of us joining us late or on the replay, you will have 24 hours on the replay to watch and enter your name to win. So hi, my name is, where are you watching from? And are you watching live or on the replay? And we will be announcing our 2 winners on Tribal Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, so don't miss that. And we look forward to chatting as well in the comments. If you have any comments or questions, just leave it in the comments, and as soon as I post it, I will respond. Have a nice weekend, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.